Hello guys, and welcome to this drum mixing tutorial. I don't really do this, but I started making a songwriting template and I figured I made these drums to sound really good. I want to show you how to get it. This is how the drums sound in a full mix. You get what I mean. It sounds pretty good in my opinion. So now I'm just gonna do a little quick walkthrough of what I've done. So here we are in Cakewalk, which is where I have this whole project. And also I apologize for the shit guitar tone. I haven't changed the strings in a while, and I will do it soon, but right now the guitars are not a focus. So we're just gonna solo the drums. So I am using the Periphery 5 drum kit from GGD. It's an awesome sounding kit, and I really recommend if you're looking for a drum plugin, this is the one for you. So I'm just gonna click through each of the drums, and so you can kind of get a sense of how it will sound. Sounds fantastic, and I love this snare. P5 also gives us free snare tuning options, and this mix fits all of the tunings. Let me show that. So this is the mid tuning snare. Sounds also very good. The high one, which you heard in the demo. Really love that. Really sounds like the Lorna Shore snare. And then we have the low, which also sounds pretty good. And now I'm finally gonna shut up and start getting through what I've done. So we're first gonna begin on the kick. I've barely done anything here. All I've done is just a few EQ moves. I've cut off a little bit of the low end to give the bass a little bit of the low end, because the bass is supposed to get a little bit low end, and I don't want the kick and the bass fighting for the low end. And then I've also cut out some of the boxiness. Just getting rid of some boxiness. You are not doing anything, so I can remove you. And then I'm just removing a little bitty click, but not too much. And that's basically all I'm doing. Most of what you're hearing is happening on the bus, which I will get to. And then we're coming to the snare top channel. All I'm doing here is I have a, remove that one, sorry. I have a EQ, pretty simple. I'm doing a very big boost to give it more body. And you can really hear this when the blast beats go. I've got to turn it on and off, and you can hear the difference immediately. This especially does a good job with the low snare, because in blast beats, the kick will kind of take over, and you'll hear very little of the snare in like blast beats or ghost notes. So what this does, it brings out the low velocity hits. And I'm just doing a little bit of boost, a little bit of a shelf up here. Oops. Need to solo it. I just wanted a little more top end. And then snare bottom, I didn't do anything because I think it sounds pretty good. Like, I have barely done anything. Like, all of these have nothing. None of these either. Because it all sounds so good. Now we're just gonna quickly show what I'm doing on the bus. I have two plugins on the bus, and that is a plugin called FerricTDS, SMK, whatever. This is a saturator, so it's just adding a little more fattiness and whatever the word is. Oh my god, stop forgetting solo. Sorry. So let's listen to this, and I'll turn it off and on. Yeah, I'm happy with that. And then I have a parallel compression, which is this good plugin I actually found like 3 hours ago. It's called the Combear, and it's just a parallel compression, super simple UI, just compress and mix, and that's basically all I focused on, to be honest. I'll turn that on and off as well. And that's all I'm doing. And then we come to the master bus, which again, only one plugin. It's something called a TDR Kotelnikov, and it's just a mastering compressor. And all I'm doing, and also this plugin is free, I am using the Mastering Punch GTRK preset, and I'm not changing anything. Maybe I changed the outgain, I do not remember. And one more thing I would like to mention is if you're doing this, I would warn a little bit about the toms. Like in P5 you have this thing where you can like mess with the envelope, but I do warn like you should mess with this, because if I just put it back and then I play that bass note is very long, and I tried to compress it, I tried to gate it, and nothing worked. So I would recommend, if you're using P5, mess with this until that is gone. So yeah, that's basically it. It's a very minimal mix. I think it sounds killer. Mixing drums or guitars or bass or just mixing in general, if you know the tools you're working with, you can get amazing sound results pretty easily, and with help from YouTube. So I hope you guys enjoyed that small tutorial. I don't know if I'll be making much more tutorials, because if you know me from like Twitch or something, you know I stream like once a month and then disappear for 2, and then stream again, disappear for 2. You know it's like, but if people want it, I mean, I guess I kind of just made this for fun, and it may be helpful for someone. I hope you guys enjoyed that, and I hope it saved your mix.